Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, Melania must be rubbing her grubby little gold digging hands together today because Trump was just diagnosed with a very serious health condition. Now, of course, the White House is trying to downplay this whole thing. Here's what we know though. Trump had an emergency test done or testing done, according to news reports. These tests were performed on his heart because his ankles had turned into cankles. I don't know if you guys saw this photo that you see here on the screen, but this was taken at a recent sporting event, and people were making all kinds of comments about how, his ankles were just huge. My ex-sister-in-law would call these short stacks, like a big stack of pancakes. Anyway, um, so there was a bunch of uproar, a bunch of, big brouhaha online. People were like, oh my God, or like tree stumps. Well, then there were these weird photos that came out with Trump's hand. You guys might remember there were pictures of Trump's hand bruised. That happened a while ago. I think that was even during the campaign. And then I don't know if you guys saw these pictures that just came out recently, but Trump's hand visibly, like you can see here, he clearly has skin colored makeup on. Like, do a better job, guys. Get a better match, right? This is the president of the United States. You can't get a color match. But anyway, his press secretary, Kim Jong-levitt, she claimed that the bruising on his hand, oh, this is just caused by Trump shaking hands with so many people every day. Really? You couldn't come up with a better story than that? He's that fragile of a little flower? So, anyway, they are now telling the truth. And here it is. So, Trump was diagnosed with something called chronic venous insufficiency. Now, Kim Jong-levitt is telling the press, well, this is a quote, benign and common condition. Okay. First of all, no. Just no. Just stop. Johns Hopkins, they also said on their site it's not a serious condition, but check out what they say this is. Quote, chronic, let me add this so you guys can read along with me. Chronic venous insufficiency occurs when your leg veins don't allow blood flow back up to your heart. Normally, the valves in your veins make sure that blood flows toward your heart. But when these valves don't work well, blood can also flow backwards. This can cause blood to pool in your legs. I would say that blood flowing to your heart is pretty damn serious. Something that's good, right? Something that maybe could cause a little issue with your ticker if it's not flowing to your heart. And we also already know that Donald Trump is on a heart medication. That came out in his first term. So, this is a serious issue. Another site, I think it was Cleveland Clinic that I saw, they did say, yeah, this could be like a very serious thing if it goes untreated. So, my advice for Trump, admittedly, I'm not a doctor, but my advice for Donald Trump is to keep shoveling those Big Macs into your big pie hole. And here's the thing. Here's what this is all about. Here's the real story and bottom line here. The only reason that they're bringing this up now, after months of speculation, after months of people questioning why this guy has big old bruises on his hand, is because they're trying to distract from the Jeffrey Epstein story. They would never in a million years report this story. They would never allow anyone to know that Donald Trump has a life-threatening condition if they weren't desperate to change the narrative. Nothing else was working, right? He tried everything. It's the Democrats. Oh, look over here. Oh, look, a squirrel. Oh, look, Coke is saying they're gonna start making Coke in America with sugar, which Coke has now said, yeah, no, not so much. But you know what? Here's the good news. And I'm sure everyone else, can absolutely walk and chew on Trump's ass at the same time. And that's what we're going to do. So I will be following this story about his health, and I will absolutely still be covering all the Epstein goodies. And all I've been thinking about today, another song for you guys, the Scandal song. Goodbye to you. I'm right there with you, Melania. Fingers crossed, right? Anyway, yeah. Sorry. I mean, didn't the right say that about Biden and so many other people on the left? So, yeah, sorry, not sorry. The man is evil as far as I'm concerned. So, like I said, Big Macs. Lots of Big Macs. All right, guys, I will let you know when I hear more. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Please donate if you possibly can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.